Greetings, Kopish family. Just have one thing to say. Why isn't the midfield creating real chances? I hear people cussing the attack, how them not score. Oh, we defend so poor, kind this. The midfield is not creating real chances. Come on, man. These half and quarter chances are giving the strike force too much work. We need to be creating real clear-cut chances. That is what we are dying for. I've watched for the last 3-4 games. I have yet to see the midfield create real chances. Don't tell me about the fullbacks will be crossing balls in. That will not work. That is so predictable now. We need the midfield to chip in more and create real chances, man. Come on, man. Come on.
Big up Kopish, big up the whole team. Bro, I am stressed out right now. Literally stressed out. This is what Liverpool has brought me to. A stress ball, bro. A stress ball. And I'm using this time to attack Jurgen Klopp, bro. This is my attack, bro. Like, that decision all the way back in Michelin in the Champions League to play Diego Jota in a nothing game, and now when we need somebody to come off the bench to impact the game, we don't have that person, bro. I'm stressed. I don't want to say nothing more. Klopp, brother, Henderson at centre back, like, I'm just over it. I'm done. Sorry, I don't have nothing else to say, bro.
What's up, Kopish? My review after the 1-0 loss away to Southampton. I think I heard some stat now. I think we're one of only a few teams in the top half, I think. Maybe the only team, I think, to not win 3 matches away from home. And it's honestly pathetic at this point. Like, if you take away Crystal Palace, I can't remember a convincing performance away from home. That's just me anyways. But I thought Trent had an awful game. He looks a completely foreign player to the one that was playing last season. In fact, we look like a completely different team to last season. I don't even know what helps us anymore. Like, who do we sign? Because we didn't lose that game because of defensive issues. Yes, Trent made a mistake for the goal, but we lost that game because we only had one shot on target. I think the front three was the most disappointing. Like, Mane tried, yes, but in general, all three were very poor. We should be having more than one shot on target against Southampton. We should be testing their keeper. I don't care if it was a clear penalty, the handball, or even the Walker-Peters one. We should be doing better. Everything was just slow. I thought Thiago was trying to make things happen. It's encouraging some of his passing, but obviously he had to be a bit more conservative, I think, after the early yellow card. But yeah, everything's just looking really slow at the moment. I don't see where we get a win from at the moment, and that's, I haven't said that about us in a very long time. So we move on to Man United. Well, Villa in the FA Cup first. But yeah, all the best, Kopish.
Just want to say big up Kopish every time for letting viewers and me have our say on Liverpool games on your show. Happy New Year in advance to Kopish and to all you boys. And I hope it's blessed and well of you lot. My thoughts on the game: Southampton 1, Liverpool 0. It's looking peak for us. It's looking peak for Liverpool right now. And the heat that we had going into this game, because we drew to West Brom and Newcastle, this was a game we had to win. And we didn't. We didn't even draw. We lost. And let's just analyse the West Brom and Newcastle game for a second. Because if we look at the way we lost, we didn't defend badly in those games, but yet we didn't score. And the reason for that is because the opposition just sat back and tried to hit us on the counter. And West Brom and Newcastle got what they wanted in that game. And Southampton did the same thing for me. And I don't know if Liverpool are being naive or we're just lacking fatigue or we're just tired. Because to me in that game, I just feel like, we're letting Southampton do this. And for me, football is played over 90 minutes. And I know 90 minutes is a long time for quality players like us because we're always going to get chances in the game. But we didn't create anything in the game. And I think it's how you utilise that 90 minutes well. And we didn't utilise it well, in my opinion. And going into this game, you were thinking, surely we weren't going to fall for the same trap. And we did. And we got punished for it. And now it's like, we just really fall for the same trap again. And this was just a shocking result. And for me, we didn't deserve anything in this game. And to be honest with you, the smasher is, for how poorly we're playing in terms of form-wise, if we utilise our time in that game, I think we win the game. I think if we just die down a bit, let Southampton have their fun, soak up the pressure, and we'll get chances in the game. Because this is the thing, in this Liverpool game against Southampton, there was always going to be a period in the game where we were going to dominate possession. Always. But the thing is, I just think Liverpool are just tired and are just fatigued, that they're not thinking straight. We're not using the ball well. And I just think we're not using that to our advantage. And we didn't use the 90 minutes well in this game, and we got punished for it. And now that United game is a massive game now because we have to win. So I just hope we turn up for that game because it's a big game.
I predicted this before the game. I predicted that it would be a hard game. It would not be easy. And I was right. But we got beat 1-0. I keep forgetting that we got beat because I was just so, dropping a point of a draw is a loss anyway. I don't know where to start tonight. 3 draws in a row since West Brom. And including the fact of before you had results like away to Aston Villa, we lost 7-2, if you all remember that. And then we drew to Everton. Then we drew to Brighton. We've drawn to Fulham. We've gone away. And apart from Chelsea and Crystal Palace, our away form is so poor. It's so poor, I can't even think to dread about that. We can win at home, that's grand. But away, we are absolutely shite. And how's that title win form? Man United are up there contending with us. This reminds me tonight about how much we balled it before. 2009, 2014, 2019. Apart we won the Champions League that year, but still. I can only see us going in that direction. And Trent, I don't know what's happening to him. He's got to wake up now. If he ever wants to get that form back, he really has to. My argument is, why play Henderson there? Because he clearly, that's not his natural position. And he only works well in the midfield. So it is urgent that we need a centre-back in January, this month. It's clear we need to sign a centre-back ASAP. Get it done, FSG. Come on now. Please get it done, I beg you. In the midfield, Ox, you know what? He was my favourite player. And I've always loved him. But I think his time's up, if I'm being honest with you. And it's unfortunate for me to say it, but he just, he hasn't been the same. And this will be his last season for me, and I believe. And Thiago, what happened to him today? He was supposed to be this man to drive us forward. Didn't see none of that today. Didn't see none of that. Midfield, not good. Front line, something has to be done with that front line, man. I'm telling you, we have to fix it up soon. If to fix it up, Jota will come back in a month. But I think if the way they're not finishing, I'm worrying about the shooting and the clinical edging that we're trying to do here in the final third. It's just not good enough. The passing is dreadful. Mane, Salah doing these passes, trying to get into the box, they're just passing it to themselves. Firmino, passing dreadful. Everything about today was so dreadful. And Shaq coming on did nothing. He's bringing on players that are more going for sale in the summer than bringing on players who are needed at the club, like Minamino, Curtis Jones. Why didn't you bring them on? I don't know, man. I know today is going to be a pivotal point in us going forward in the title race. Man United, we've got them. We'll probably win at home. But the fact is, going forward, fix the away form. It has to improve. Because I'm really starting to lose this sort of faith in a few players. And I don't want to say that because I love Liverpool. And I've always loved Liverpool going forward. And shout out to everyone in the Kopish family. You're all great in your opinions. And we stand together going forward, whether it's a loss, draw or win. But we have to kick on now. I do not want another performance as bad as this over the past few results going forward. We just cannot afford it. And please fix it up, Klopp. Please fix it up. Anyway, that's me. You never walk alone.
Hi guys, to be fair, I had just recorded a video and I tried to upload it, but I think the video size was slightly too big, so I kind of went on for longer than I should have done, but you know, that's not my fault, that's Liverpool's fault. But yeah, anyway, yeah, look, there's so much to talk about. I could sit here for an hour or two just talking all things Liverpool, because at the end of the day, even if we're not doing well, which we're not, you know, there's still a lot to analyse, there's still a lot to ponder, there's still a lot to kind of make ourselves feel better with, and I think talking about it actually kind of has that effect. But anyway, yeah, we're in a shitty patch at the moment. I cannot understand these people who said drawing to Newcastle, West Brom, Fulham wasn't a problem, because it kind of was a problem. Because, like I said before, if you draw to these shitty teams, it makes them so much more difficult in these bigger games like Southampton away and like Man U coming up and Tottenham away coming up. It makes it so much difficult, so much more pressurising to get a result. But yeah, we are dropping points like at a rapid pace, and we have to turn it around. And we need to turn it around. I mean, there's no two ways about it. But the three things I want to talk about is the VAR, FA Cup, and signing a centre back. I'll do this quickly. Number one, I'm sorry, but there is enough evidence this season to make a conclusion that there is a clear and obvious, that's the only thing clear and obvious about VAR, is that it has an agenda against Liverpool. I'm sorry to say, that is the truth, in my opinion, has an agenda against Liverpool. Well, not the actual technology, the people that operate it, obviously. I cannot believe the number of decisions we have been denied, the number of shocking moments in the game that the VAR has missed. I cannot believe it. I mean, just last night, another three examples actually. Sadio Mane's blatant trip on Sadio Mane by Kyle Walker-Peters, blatant penalty. Anywhere in the pitch that's given as a foul. The Stevens handball, well, I'm sorry, Joe Gomez got given it was a penalty against Joe Gomez for a handball against Man City when he was actually trying to move his hand out of the way, where Stevens actually moved his hand towards the ball, and that wasn't given as a penalty. It seems that every time we handball it in the box, it gets given against us, but every time an opposition handballs it against us, doesn't get given, obviously. And then the fucking Theo Walcott's challenge on Milner, that's disgusting. Andre Mariner, you should never referee a game again. That behaviour on the pitch was disgusting from you. Honestly. God, the standard of officiating in this league is abysmal. Jeez, Andre Mariner, what a shocking game, mate. I'm sorry to say. You know, shocking. And he missed, he was in the referee for the Fulham game, and he missed that blatant push on Salah in the build-up to their goal. So I'm not surprised. Andre Mariner joins the list with Martin Atkinson, David Coote, Stuart Atwell, Paul Tierney, Kevin Friend, all of them. John Moss, all of them. The only one I respect is Michael Oliver. Even still, he's going down in my estimation as well. But anyway, aside from the referees, then we're going to move on to the FA Cup. Golden opportunity against Villa to kind of put the Premier League out of mind, go again. Please, I really hope and really think it's important that we try to push for the FA Cup this year. It could be our only route to the trophy. Yes, we're in a difficult situation in the league, and yes, we want to try and win the Champions League, but at the end of the day, it's a very difficult ask to try and win something like the Premier League and Champions League every single year. It really is difficult, especially given the factors that have gone against us this year, especially given how good all the other teams are, and especially in the situation we're in. It is a tough ask. I'm not saying give up on the Premier League or Champions League by any stretch of the margin. Obviously, we need to try and still go for them both, but the FA Cup is something we should go for. I think we do have enough players now. I think we could have put a good enough second string squad for the Villa game. Even still, like, I'm not going to lie, we've had a bit of a gap over Christmas. We haven't exactly had games every 2-3 days. There has been space, and like the game against Southampton was Monday. The Villa game is Friday. Then we have Man United the following Sunday. I think we should put a bit of a strong team out, because I'm pretty sure Villa will do that, but that's just my opinion. Yeah, and then the most important thing, please can we sign a centre-back? Please can we sign a centre-back? If we don't sign a centre-back, I really doubt my chances, well, not my chances, our chances of winning a trophy this year, and that's the reality. I don't know why, there's not a controversial statement at all, and that's not to say Fabinho hasn't done a good job, but what it means is that, what it shows is that, United and City probably have better defence than us at the moment. That's the reality. I mean, like Van Dijk, Gomez and Matip are injured. Maybe when Matip's back, it could all work out. But even still, Van Dijk and Gomez are massive misses. And yeah, look, I mean, why is it controversial to say that other teams have better defence than us? It's not. It's just a fact. At the moment, they do. And if we want to try and win a trophy this year, we need to improve that area. And selling Lovren was a very bad decision. So, you know, it really was. We only got 10 million for him, which wasn't good enough. I think Lovren should have gone for more, and I think he gave a good service to the club, even though he made some mistakes sometimes, but every player does. But yeah. So yeah, we have to sign a centre back. If we're not, it's just self-sabotage, and then there's literally no point anymore if we don't sign a centre back. What's the point? I mean, I may, you know, what we think we're going to win the league with playing youngsters at the back. I'm sorry to say, I hope they have. I obviously hope they have great careers and things like that. But at the moment, they're not good enough, and at the moment, they're not as good as the experienced defenders for Leicester or Man City, or obviously Man U and Spurs as well. Like, come on, let's be real for a minute. But yeah, anyway, so that's the video gonna finish now because it's getting a few. It's gone on for a while, but still, FA Cup, we've got to try go for it. VAR, clear agenda against Liverpool, couldn't be more obvious. Centre back, we must sign. Got to have faith in the boys. Got to have faith in the team, the management staff, everything. This Liverpool team is still wonderful. They're still incredible. They're still, in my opinion, the best team in the world. Well, I think so. But yeah, come on, boys. Let's bounce back. Get the form going. Get the winning run going. Come on, the boys.